What's going on, guys? List from Torment, giving you an ancient details for Demarus. My team over at Torment just got it after some hard work. Right now I upgraded everything to level 44 because that's all the Chaos Primus I had. So let's do an ancient overview for Demarus. Looking over it right now, the first thing I'm going to do is look at the very first one, and that is Vanish rank 10 disables the affected buildings for 953 seconds. The affected buildings become immune to physical damage, but takes 250 damage from Demarus' other abilities. Cannot target the stronghold. Alright, cool. So, I guess in a way that's good, in a way that it's not. This, I'm always thinking of the flare towers, now that I'm a stronghold 14. You don't want to disable the flare tower on that, or basically any other building, so I guess maybe I won't be using that one too much. Doom rank 10 deals 930 to 1133 damage to a single building after 10 seconds. Here as well, I would say if you're going to attack from one end of the stronghold, then I would use this ability for the other side. Always probably opposite of where I'm going to attack from. So, not sure if I'm going to be using that one too much, but we will see. We'll get into that. As you can tell here, I did 9 wins, so I did a little bit of it. Affected buildings suffer 555 to 680 damage immediately, which was the one that I used the most. Here on this one, the greatest of foes are banished from the Elderic dimension, which will wring out their sanity before their life. Ooh, okay. Now, after playing with a couple of these things, a couple of these battles with this thing, I actually did not go over exactly what it does too much, but looking at the health, obviously it's a lot more than the rest of the dragons that I do have. Let's see, Demarus sweeps over the base of target location, dealing high damage while sweeping. Demarus takes 50% reduced damage. Cool, I guess. Alright, and let's see, with Demarus, we have the Malice, so to compare the two, health is way more on this one, obviously, than this. The damage per second, Malice seems to have a little bit more, but this is a level 44, so I'm going to get into what it looks like at level 50. Again, that's the highest I can go for an ancient, or for my stronghold 14. I can only go up to a level 50, but I ran out of a Chaos Primus on this one. And the one thing I want to make note about the Malice, I know that when I was Stronghold 9, 10, or maybe even 8 and 7, a lot of people are looking forward to get, for Malice. Malice is great if you are a low-level Stronghold. It's not too bad. But once you start getting into Stronghold 14 and 15, Malice is pretty much common from everyone else. You're going to find out that it's going to get smoked out pretty quickly. So, Malice is cool, but nonetheless, I mean, unless, you end up getting Malice at Stronghold 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then yeah, it can be a pretty powerful dragon. But it evens itself out once you get to Stronghold 13, 14, 15, 16, and so on. Looking at all the rest of them, Taliesin was one of my favorite, but 963. Viscaria, 1172 was the most powerful, but damage per second was 47. That was horrid. So you can tell with Viscaria, it's obviously a little more in the health-wise than Malice was, even at a level 33 for Viscaria. But 101 damage is incredible for Malice. And remember, that one, if you recall, that was a level 50 Malice. So let me take a look at exactly what it is for... Where are you? Okay. Say I wanted to enhance it to a level 50. And 102.85 damage per second. So even at a level 50, it's going to be just a little bit more. So overall, if you're going to get to a level 50 Ancient for Demarus, it's obviously going to be a lot better than Malice, especially with health-wise. That's incredible. So I'll definitely be using Demarus for my dragon from now on. So just to get into a couple attacks here, I'm going to be down with everybody. You too. Okay, so... let's see. I want to start off with going with the multiplayer here first. And what I have done is I have actually burned a few stones. So that way I can get down to Stronghold 12 and 11. And just to see, I was beta testing, if you will, this dragon. So I'm actually going to go a little further ahead on this one. Here we got a Stronghold 14. We got a Flare Level Tower 1. I'm just going to go ahead and murk this one out real quick and get this one done and over with. Like I said, I mean, it's not as powerful as Taliesin. Yeah, is it Taliesin? Malice, there you go. It's not as powerful as Malice, but nonetheless, I'm definitely going to be using this, and especially once I get to a level 50 on Demarus, I'm actually going to try to max him out as fast as possible. But with Chaos Primus, it's usually just done with the event, so I'm going to do that. I'm just going to wait it out anyways because I like his defense, period. So I'm going to go on and start doing some of these attacks. Now remember, there's this flare tower just sitting right there, and I want to try to get that as much as possible. What I like about this third one is that actually it covers a wide range, and look at that, murdered already. Being a level 44 ancient, it's still quite powerful nonetheless, so I'm going to mostly just do the third just for this because that one seems to be the best one while I still have it. None of these abilities actually help the troops whatsoever. So like Lyrus, Taliesin, and Forville, and these guys that actually you can boost, the troops up a little bit, and they can go 33% faster or whatever the case may be. They don't affect the troops whatsoever in his abilities, and the same thing with putting a spell like the number 2 deals over 10 seconds. That's a long time for that particular spell, if you will. So this one was a pretty easy one. I'm a level 14 myself. The troops, I think, are almost maxed out. Let me give a shout out to this clan. First of all, Torment, thank you so much. And everybody in it, with Howlwolf and everyone else. So just to kind of give you guys a shout out for working your tail off to get this dragon, especially pretty early in the game. I've only been in 2 different types of kingdoms, and I've noticed that besides this one, 2 different kingdoms, I noticed that, these guys are really into it. So with Howlwolf, you got Cohen being the king, if you will, in this one. Massive Wit, Tomer, Crossay, Drathar, and you guys, all of you guys, Man of War, really stepping up. And it's incredible to see how much spirit we have on this team just to really show what exactly is going on. And if compared to me, I've used all the boosts that I possibly can use. I may go maybe 2 hours without playing, but no more than that. And as you can see here, I'm already getting smoked out. So I don't know how you do it, but I definitely want to thank every one of you: Gabriel, Jackfish, Steve, Strike, Irish Scorpio, Drathar. These guys that I got to talk to, really cool. They're very encouraging and everything else. So back to the game here. If you guys are looking to join the kingdom, by the way, you can find us, obviously. I'm gonna just continue to do some sort of attacks here, so that way I can not waste the entire video jocking my team. I'm gonna try to go to a little bit stronger, so I'm hoping that I can find that, because I'm looking for like a stronghold 15. Okay, perfect. So first thing I always look at is, okay, what do we have for spell towers? 50's there. Let's see, level 2 flare tower here. So I'm going to get into it here. Now, as I said before, this is now my 11th time attacking, and I've noticed that I'm using the third spell a lot. So I think that that's probably the most powerful one there. I want to wait to sweep this dragon once they get kind of close. Let's see, 9.53 seconds. Okay, so I don't want to render anything immune to anything, so I'm waiting until I get one more of these mana here, and I'm just going to kind of show you 10 seconds it takes for this thing here after 10 seconds, so I don't like that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to sweep. There you go. So we got that one down. Now I'm going to take my third spell and try to really hammer it home. As you know, I'm going to go through the middle here, and I'm going to get a couple more mana. Hopefully I can get it. Nope, not yet. So I'm going to speed this up a little bit so I can get something, and I'm going to try to smoke out all the rest of them. Third spell is obviously my favorite. Again, no spells are used for the, to make your troops faster and everything else. I don't like that part, so not too bad. I definitely won't be using most of his abilities, or I won't be using this dragon per se when it comes to actual physical attacks. I would like to have had at least something, be slowed down by 50%. But nonetheless, I like this particular dragon. So if you're going to plan on using this for battle, it's not all that bad. It kind of reminds me of Salos. The Chaos guys on the Salos and this Demarus that I have for a dragon. They kind of operate the same way, except for I would use Salos with this one particularly. So just to give you a little heads up on what's going on, if there is any questions that you guys may have, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. Also with our channel too, we're doing base builds. I'm trying to do at least one a day, or averaging out by the end of the month one a day. So I'm gonna end this video right here. Again, be sure to subscribe, leave some comments below, hit the like buttons, and let me know that you guys liked it or dislike it. Let me know. Give me some critiques and everything else. This is List from Torment saying beef up that base, make that money, and get them before they get to you. See ya.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me.